What if I told you that one of the most disruptive plays of the NFL offseason didn't happen on a practice field or during a team meeting, but outside a fast food joint, in the form of a fried chicken giveaway? It sounds ridiculous, right? Like something straight out of a PR stunt gone viral. But what unfolded in Cleveland wasn't a joke, and it wasn't an accident. It was a calculated, brilliant, and borderline revolutionary move orchestrated by a rookie quarterback who's not just trying to make it in the NFL. He's trying to change the game entirely. This is the story of how Shedeur Sanders, the youngest, son of the legendary Deion coach Prime Sanders, used a bucket of KFC to blindside the National Football League. And no, I'm not speaking metaphorically. What started as a wholesome family challenge turned into one of the most sophisticated branding plays we've seen from an incoming rookie in years, maybe ever. At first glance, it all seemed innocent enough. Coach Prime, ever the showman and cultural lightning rod, put a friendly challenge in front of his three sons. Go to 3 different cities, hand out 250 KFC meals to the community, and engage with fans. A gesture of goodwill, a nod to humility and leadership off the field. A feel-good moment? Nothing more, right? That's exactly what most people thought. Shiloh Sanders headed to Tampa. Deion Jr. posted up in Dallas. And Shedeur, he went to Cleveland. Each of them posted photos, handed out food, interacted with fans, and got a few laughs online. But what the world didn't realize, what the NFL didn't realize, was that Shedeur wasn't playing checkers. He was playing chess, while his brothers were doing social media challenges. Shedeur turned Cleveland into a live focus group. He wasn't just there to smile and pose. He was running a brand experiment, an activation campaign, a real-time test of market engagement, emotional investment, and fan mobilization, the kind of analysis that usually takes weeks, months, and entire marketing departments to produce. And the response was staggering by the time Shedeur showed. Up in Cleveland, the energy was electric. The crowd wasn't just there for free food, they were there for him. They came in droves, wrapping around the block. Some fans skipped work. Others pulled their kids out of school. Grown men and women cried just to shake his hand. And all of this before he had even thrown a single pass in the NFL. Let that sink in. This wasn't a game. It was a phenomenon. A moment where a city starving for a football savior showed up not because of what Shedeur had done, but because of what he represented. Hope Tot C. Cleveland has been through it. Johnny Manziel, Baker Mayfield, Deshaun Watson, the fan base is passionate. But battle-worn? They've been promised greatness only to watch it unravel time and time again. So when Shedeur walked into that city, what he gave them, even if only for a moment, was belief. A new name to chant, a new face to believe in, and Shedeur. He didn't disappoint. He moved through the crowd with calm authority, laughing with fans, signing autographs, embracing people like he'd known them for years. But more than that, he watched, he listened. He studied the crowd the way a CEO watches a product launch. Not just looking for smiles, but measuring reactions, blocking energy levels, taking mental snapshots of who showed up and what they were saying. This wasn't a feel-good event. This was a case study in influence, a live demonstration of how a single player, a rookie no less, could mobilize a fan base and command a narrative. And the NFL was not ready for it. Executives started calling emergency meetings. Team PR reps began dissecting the footage. Analysts tried to understand what just happened, because suddenly, Cleveland wasn't just excited about their new quarterback. They were obsessed, emotionally invested, ready to ride for him before he even stepped onto the field. And that's where the real genius comes in. In the NFL, rookie contracts are often dictated by draft order, performance projections, and generic potential. A young QB might get a few endorsement deals, a signing bonus, and some rookie buzz. But that's it. No real leverage. There's no real negotiating power. But Shedeur, he just rewrote that rulebook by proving he could generate economic and emotional value. Before even playing it down, he walked into negotiations with something few rookies ever have: proof of concept. He didn't just bring athleticism. He brought marketing, firepower, audience command, brand potential. And in this league, where TV deals and merchandise sales rule everything, that's more valuable than any 40-yard dash time. But then came the moment that truly defined the event, the moment that proved Shedeur wasn't just lucky or riding on his dad's name, as chants of QB1 echoed through the crowd. A heckler yelled out, "Hey, Joe Flacco, ain't it?" "We need Shedeur." The crowd froze. This could have gone badly. A rookie quarterback being baited into taking a shot at a veteran. Headlines write themselves. Social media explodes. But Shedeur didn't blink. He smiled. He turned to the crowd, lifted the mic, and said, "Nah, Joe Flacco, that's my guy." The vet, much respect. Boom! In one sentence, he diffused the tension, honored the veteran, and earned the respect of everyone watching. That wasn't luck. That was emotional intelligence, awareness, leadership, and a deep understanding of what it takes to lead, not just a team, but a city. That moment, right there, is what separated Shedeur from the rest of the rookie class. Most young players fumble in situations like that. They either get nervous or they try too hard. Shedeur, he owned it, like he's been doing this his whole life. Because in many ways, he has. He's dropped music that's already playing in tailgate lots. But his social media following eclipses entire position groups. He's got charisma, presence, and a deep understanding of how media, perception, and culture intertwine. He's not waiting for Nike to call. He's building his own brand from scratch, and that KFC moment. It wasn't about chicken. It was about it was about showing the NFL and the city of Cleveland that he's not just ready to play football. He's ready to lead a movement. This isn't just a rookie learning the ropes. This is a cultural architect building something far bigger than a stat line. Because in today's NFL, being a great quarterback is only half the battle. You've got to be a leader, a brand, a lightning rod for attention, energy, and belief. And Shedeur Sanders. He checks every box as the season approaches. Don't be surprised when his name dominates headlines. Don't be surprised when endorsement deals flood in. And don't be surprised when his jersey starts out selling veterans across the league, because this is no ordinary rookie. This is a quarterback who understands the moment and knows how to shape it. He's got the arm, he's got the mindset. And now, thanks to one bucket of chicken and a crowd of believers, he's got the leverage. And the rest of the NFL, they better start paying attention, because Shedeur Sanders just changed the game before the game even began. Look around the league right now. You've got Caleb Williams, you've got Jaden Daniels. It's both insanely talented. It's both under the kind of pressure that can crack a career before it even begins. Can both still learning what it really means to carry a franchise. Shedeur Sanders. He walked into Cleveland like he'd already been doing it for years. He knows how to move a crowd. He knows how to connect with fans. He knows how to lead with confidence without tipping into arrogance. And that's exactly why this arrival hit different. Because this doesn't feel like another false dawn for Browns fans. Not just another savior in a long line of letdowns. They've been burned before. They've believed in the wrong guy more than once. But this time, it feels different. Maybe it's the Sanders name. Maybe it's the composure. A tour, maybe. For the first time in a long time, Cleveland feels like they've found a quarterback who actually gets them. That viral KFC moment, that wasn't about chicken. It was about connection. And Shedeur Sanders, he isn't just another draft pick anymore. He's leading before ever taking a snap. He's carrying the emotional weight of an entire city. Shedeur didn't just show up in Cleveland to play football. He arrived as a multi-dimensional force of nature, a rising musician with tracks already on fans' playlists, social media powerhouse racking up millions of impressions before his first training camp, a cultural lightning rod who can ignite, a city with a single appearance in a fast food parking lot. This isn't just about playing quarterback. This is about being a phenomenon. And the NFL, they're watching closely. For years, teams have relied on curated interviews and polished ad campaigns to introduce rookies. But the Sanders family, they're rewriting the whole playbook. No filters, no middlemen, just direct, authentic connection with the fans. And it's working. Because this isn't just hype. It's momentum built on truth. For Cleveland, this is about more than just an exciting Sunday. This is about finally mattering again on a national scale. A city starved for relevance just watched 1,000 people show up to a fast food lot on a weekday for a rookie quarterback. That's not normal. That's not small. That's power. And here's the thing. This isn't just about right now. This is legacy building. The Sanders family isn't just raising NFL talent. They're constructing a brand, an empire. One that fuses sports, music, media, culture, all into one unstoppable force. Shedeur is the next step in that vision. He's got the arm, the charisma, the mind for business, and the platform to make the Browns more than a team. He can make them a movement, and the league sees it. Even if they don't want to admit it, what happened at that KFC? That was a live demo of branding, of contract leverage, of market power. The Sanders family executed it with pinpoint precision. Scouts can break down tape, test arm angles, time 40s. But what they can't quantify, at least not yet, is the ability to flip the emotional switch in a city and rally thousands before your first preseason rep. And Shedeur did just that. So now, across front offices, a new question is echoing. What's that worth? Because Shedeur Sanders is not coming in as just another rookie. He's entering as the face of a franchise, as a cultural icon, and every single one of those viral moments, that's leverage. That's why executives are uneasy. The Sanders family isn't just playing the game, they're changing the rules. They've proven a rookie doesn't need to be molded by the PR department. He can walk in as a fully formed brand with gravity. That shift. Ha! That changes everything. It changes how contracts get negotiated. It changes what teams expect from their stars. It shifts the power dynamic entirely. Because Cleveland doesn't just have a quarterback, they have a visionary, someone who can move merch, fill stadiums, inspire a fan base, and carry a legacy. For years, the NFL tried to control the image of its stars, wrap them in clean narratives, and deliver them like products. But the Sanders family just broke that model. And now, with Shedeur in the spotlight, the league has two choices: adapt or get left behind. So what did we witness in Cleveland? A flashy marketing moment or the first glimpse of something bigger, something revolutionary? Is Shedeur Sanders the one to finally lift Cleveland out of the shadows of its past? And more than that, are we watching the NFL itself evolve right in front of us? Because this isn't a blank canvas rookie waiting to be shaped. This is a family that came in telling their story on their terms, building something real. And they're doing it one viral moment at a time. Now I'm tossing this back to you. If you're Andrew Berry, what's your move? Do you hand Shedeur the keys now, or let him sit behind the vets a little longer? And defensively, are we looking at the beginnings of the league's most feared front seven? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading them all. Now, let's talk defense. Myles Garrett. I don't just see him as a dominant edge presence anymore. I see a tone setter, emotionally, physically, leading from the front. Demanding excellence. The Browns have flashed on defense before, but now we need consistency. And Garrett looks locked in, ready to be the rock. Then you look at Mason Graham. This kid isn't stumbling around like a rookie. He's absorbing, adjusting, executing. It's like watching a sculptor mold raw clay with precision. Garrett commands double teams, and Graham's already exploiting those gaps. With Schwartz designing chaos and Garrett mentoring him, Graham might be a breakout name before week 1 even kicks off. And don't sleep on the wild card Carson Schweisinger. You can't replace a presence like Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, but Schweisinger brings something gritty, tough, classic. He's got that C-ball, get ball DNA, 90 solo tackles last season. That's not a fluke. That's film study, instinct, relentless effort, and the coaching staff. They see it. The vets feel it. He's not loud, but when the whistle blows, it's go time. And Jock, he might not be on the field just yet, but he's still leading. From the sideline, in the meetings, in the locker room. That energy. You can't put it on a stat sheet, but you can feel it. This defense is evolving into a brotherhood. And that brings us back to Shedeur. He's not just coming in with flash, he's showing humility, respect for the vets, understanding the culture, and that's earning him respect. Fast. Kevin Stefanski sees it, the team sees it, and fans. They're starting to believe. Speaking of which, Browns fans, let's talk about Joel Bitonio's return. What does his leadership mean for the trenches? Are you excited to see Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders battling it out in that quarterback room? Let me know down below, because while the offensive line is getting back to its hard-nosed roots, the quarterback position, it's entering a new era. Stefanski's approach is crystal clear. No wasted reps. Every OTA session, every minicamp drill, every snap counts. And it's not about tearing each other down. There's respect, curiosity, camaraderie. As Stefanski said, they're sponges. This isn't coach speak. It's real. These young guys want to learn, grow, improve, and with mentors like Flacco, Pickett, and Watson, the opportunity is there. That's what makes this season so compelling. It's not just about talent on paper. It's about chemistry, culture, vision, and I, for one, can't wait to see how it unfolds. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.